Today, I have something very special for you. This video aligns with the frequency of money, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Let's just quickly dive into it because I know it is going to transform your relationship with money. I know that many of us carry wounds around money, whether we have it, we don't have it, or we have fluctuating relationship with it. At some point, we all ask ourselves, why do I have this relationship with money? Why is it hard to make money? Why I'm not capable of keeping money or making more money, multiplying money? Even those of us who were born into financial abundance carry certain societal norms and beliefs around money that have been passed down through generations. These codes are embedded in all of us, in each one of us, and they influence how we relate to money. What I'm about to share could really shift the way you look at money forever. And once you understand this, you'll start seeing the same patterns emerge in other areas of your life. Could be love, relationships, your career, whatever. The beautiful thing is that all of this is connected. It's all energy. And when you grasp this concept, you'll begin to see just how transformative it can be. So let's get started. I want to first revisit two concepts, two main principles that I've talked about in my videos previously, but I can also make another video on them if you want to. First one is everything is energy. Money is no different from any other form of energy. And the second is that universe is mental. Let's start with the first one. Everything is energy. We often think about money as just a piece of paper, right? A dollar bill, a credit card, the amount in our bank account. What if we started seeing money as an energy, like any other force in the universe? Take this table, for example. What energy does this table hold? Is it just food, or is it a physical representation of energy that is held in a specific form? It's a frequency. Essentially, in the fifth dimension, it's just an essence. And we will talk about these dimensions in another video. But just for now, money is just an energy, a frequency. Just like this table, just like us humans, just like animals, just like emotions, just like anything, everything is an energy. The material world we experience, the 3D, is just energy vibrating at different frequencies. So if everything is just an energy, all the same, in essence, what makes money so different? It is the meaning we attach to it. And that's where we need to pay close attention. This is what we're going to do today. So when I ask you to look at a dollar bill or this green paper, do you see a difference? Do you agree it's just a physical object? Well, the money is not different from this one, right? They are all the same. Money is not different from this table. But we've attached so many layers of stories and meanings to it, like survival, freedom, security, happiness, joy, that it takes on a significance beyond just being a physical object. We've created emotional stories around money. The moment you shift these stories, you change your experience. This is very important. The moment you shift your stories, you change your experience. And you will see why. And this brings us to emotions, right? We mentioned emotional stories. Money is different from this piece of paper because there is a story around it. And that story creates an emotion. So our emotions are the language that we communicate with the universe. Yeah? This is the language of the universe. And when we give meaning to money, we form connections with it. So it's not about the money itself. It's about how we feel about it, how we relate to it, how we see ourselves, place ourselves in regards to it. This is all what we're going to break down in this video. Stay with me, calm down, and just relax. Just here, we need to touch on to the second principle, which is the universe is mental. Universe is mental. What does it mean? Mental, meaning mentality, coming from beliefs. So I'm referring to your subconscious mind, because our subconscious mind is a powerhouse. It can manifest anything. It can create any reality. The universe is mental because your subconscious mind manifesting the 3D, not only your beliefs, but also your inner world. Altogether, your perception, your feelings, your emotions, including your conscious mind, they all together form your inner world. And this inner world on the 5th dimension aligns with a frequency. And this frequency manifests itself in the 3rd dimension, in the physical realm. So what we align here is our inner world on the 5th dimension, our frequency, so that this manifests itself in the 3D. And to do that, we will simply focus on emotions and subconscious beliefs. Our subconscious beliefs are the foundation of the frequency we operate on. How? Subconscious beliefs form your mentality, and your mentality form your thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions, and these are the cause which has an effect in the 3D. So what you experience in the 3D is actually a direct consequence of your emotions, feelings, thoughts, and actions and reactions. These are all forms of energy, right? Your beliefs, emotions, feelings, actions. And these vibrations influence our decisions, our actions, and ultimately the reality we create. It's the law of cause and effect. If we want to change our reality, we have to shift our internal vibration. And it all starts with emotions, because our subconscious beliefs are loaded with emotional charges. This is why they are not just random thoughts. This is why they are so powerful, and they remain in our subconscious for years and years, for whole life, because the emotional charge is so big, it's so powerful. And emotion, energy in motion, is the language of the universe. It's our language, how we communicate with the universe. So we will focus on our beliefs and emotions today. Here's the thing: to draw money into your life, you need to raise your vibration to meet it at the same frequency. You don't need to create, you don't need to make, you don't need to find money. It is already there, waiting for you to attune yourself to it. It's already there. You don't need to do anything except aligning your frequency. So, how do you align your frequency, right? This is a big topic because the practicality here is so little and very few people talk about this. So today we're going to break it down, and it's going to be super simple to assess and align your frequency with the frequency of money. Now, let's take a step further and think about money as a frequency. Okay, we are in the 5th dimension, not in the 3rd dimension, 5th dimension. Imagine there is a scale, a vibrational scale, that emotions and energies fall at different levels. At the lower end, we find emotions like regret, fear, guilt, anger. As we move up the scale, we encounter emotions like peace, acceptance, love, joy, enlightenment. If we consider money to be energy, it falls on the same scale. Let's say money vibrates at 910 hertz, just as an example. Money operates on a higher frequency. In essence, it's not a piece of paper, it's not the numbers on your bank account. In essence, it's a frequency, as well as our subconscious beliefs, our emotions. In essence, they are all just a frequency. The manifestation of the frequency of money is the physical form, is the numbers in your bank account. So let's get to the heart of the matter. How do we assess the frequency of money? How do we know that? Simple. We need to ask ourselves, why do we want money? For most of us, it's tied to freedom. We want money because we believe it will bring us more freedom from stress, debt, and worry. We want to buy what we need or want without looking at the price tag. We want to pay our bills with ease. We want to help others without restriction. At the core, we want money because we believe it will bring us comfort, freedom, power, security, peace of mind, ease, support, right? Take a moment and think about your own desires around money. What emotions do you associate with it? And when you think about having more money, how do you feel? What do you believe that money will provide for you? I'm willing to bet that the emotions you will associate with money are going to be very high vibrational emotions. Things like power, freedom, happiness, security, joy, right? These are all vibrations of a higher frequency. Just like money. Money is energy, and you associate money with these emotions or feelings. So assess the frequency of these emotions. You will get an idea of what kind of frequency that money is vibrating at. When we start to see it as an energetic exchange, something shifts. It's not a means to survival. It's not a tool for paying bills. It's not related to my happiness per se, but it's an exchange. It's an energy. It's in flow, just like water. It comes in and you let it go. It goes out. In order to attract what we want easily, effortlessly, we first must be what we want, right? This is the law of being before having. You cannot attract what you're not already vibrating in alignment with. So if you want money, you must embody the frequency of what money represents for you. Comfort, security, abundance, joy, generosity, freedom, happiness. These are the energies that will elevate your vibration and draw in the resources that you desire. When you embody these qualities within yourself, when you feel abundant, when you feel confident, when you're generous, when you're living in joy and alignment, you naturally raise your frequency to meet the frequency of money. You see? You already feel those emotions. You already feel like that. You already feel like the version of you that has the money. I will talk about this in more depth in a minute, but this is simply how you attract money into your life. You first be it, be money, be like money, like those frequencies, emotions, and then you manifest it in the 3D. So there is a very practical question that you can ask yourself to align your inner world. How can I be or feel more blank? How can I feel more free, more joyful, more abundant? How can I feel more confident, more powerful, more generous? How can I free myself from worry? How can I free myself from debt? How can I bring more joy into my life? How can I be more joyful? These are the questions to sit with, to feel into. As you raise your vibration, you begin to magnetize everything you want into your life, including money, love, abundance you've been calling in. So what happens when you align yourself with these higher frequencies? You shift. Simply, you shift. And the 5th dimension, you already shifted, but in the 3rd dimension, you also shift. You go beyond the version of you that identifies with lack, that has negative stories around money, that is acting from a place of need, lack, wanting something. Rather, you move into a space of wholeness because you now recognize that you're equipped with these emotions, with these feelings. You are whole and fully capable. You see, when you no longer need money to fill an empty space within you, when money is no longer a tool to fix your sense of worth, security, survival, freedom, your relationship with money changes entirely. You don't want money from a place of scarcity. Instead, you start to want money because it allows you to express your natural abundance, the joy, the love, which is your essence. At the fifth dimension, the essence of you is the same essence as the money, the whole universe, the creative force. It's the same essence. And when you're already abundant, when you're already confident, when you're already at ease and free, because you've given them to yourself, you've equipped your inner world with them, you're coming from this wholeness. So the money is not filling the void. Money is just a tool to express that abundance, that joy, that happiness, to share it, to expand in ways that align with your higher self in the fifth dimension. This is the magic. This higher version of you, actually the highest is the God force, that your true essence, you're coming from the same source energy, but that higher version or the highest version is free from scarcity, is pure love, pure abundance. It's everything already. It's wholeness. Money is just simply a tool for expression, for creativity, for joy, for freedom. It's just a tool. You no longer seek it from a place of emptiness because you're no longer lacking anything. You attract it because you are it. Like attracts like. But this is not simply on a surface level law of attraction thing. On the fifth dimension, you are the same frequency. You are money. You are whole. You are abundant. So on the third dimension, this manifests itself. So you attract, draw in more money because you are money. You see, when you want money, you essentially want to become more abundant or joyful or free. And that frequency is already available to you, is already available at this very moment. And when you tap into that frequency, the reality shifts. I guess we already started seeing money not as something you need to survive, but as a tool for thriving. The frequency of your higher self, which uses money as a tool for self-actualization. Money becomes something you use to grow, to help others, to expand your creativity. So now money flows through you, not to you, because you're a vessel for it. You don't need money to feel alive. You already are alive through the abundance you embody. So you get money and you give more money. You share your abundance with the world through money. It's a tool. And here's a circulation, and this also represents the law of rhythm. It comes in and it goes out. You need to let it go to get more of it. But here at this moment, we encounter the blockages that may prevent us from fully aligning with abundance, with money. Clearing these blockages are essential because once you release them, your energy will naturally begin to align with wealth. I'm going to talk about 3 types of blockages, which I already shortly mentioned. Now we're going to dig a little deeper. The first one is your subconscious beliefs. You already know that your beliefs are thoughts loaded with emotional charges. So emotion, as the language of the universe, defines your frequency. So take a moment now to reflect on your beliefs around money. Are your beliefs truly aligned with the energy of abundance, with those higher vibrations? If your subconscious beliefs are in conflict with your conscious desires, you will create resistance, which will affect your emotions, which will affect your actions, thoughts, reactions, and all that. I assume you already know those shitloads of beliefs around money, like money is hard to earn, money doesn't grow on trees, I can't handle a lot of money. Money doesn't bring happiness, bada, bada, bada. If you have these kind of beliefs, these will create resistance, and you will probably self-sabotage yourself into not having more money. So I suggest you discover these limiting beliefs and release them. Replace them with positive ones, empowering beliefs. So a very practical way to assess your limiting beliefs around money is to assess your thoughts and emotions when you think about money, spending money, having money, keeping money, multiplying money. What do you feel? When you go to groceries, what do you feel? When you buy something, what do you feel? Or when you get money, what do you feel? And you can also go back to your old memories. If you were born into a family where money was a problem, like many of us, even though you're not aware of them, you might have these beliefs embedded, deeply embedded in the system. You might also check out the beliefs and habitual reactions or emotions of your family members, your friends. This might also help you. By doing that, you will uncover any limiting beliefs that might be blocking your ability to receive and enjoy money. Because you need to enjoy money, right? If you feel tension or discomfort, that's a clear sign that there is disharmony, and that disharmony creates resistance. The second blockage is the role of money and our self-concept. Self-concept also ties into our subconscious beliefs, but I'm going to talk about this under this separate title. If you tie your self-worth to how much money you have, or you view money as something that defines you, then you're giving it too much power. Let's talk about the role of money first. If you see money as an essential part of your survival, something you need in order to live and to survive, to pay the bills, to buy food, then you're operating from a very low frequency, from survival level. This is very, very low, super low. And for that, to get money, to have more money, if you're sacrificing from yourself, from your energy, from your time, unnecessarily, not in alignment with your higher self, just for the purpose of getting money, having money, if you're sacrificing yourself, that means money is more important than my life, than my worth. That is a meaning, you see, and there is an emotion attached to it. You're putting it on a pedestal. You give it too much power. Listen to me very carefully here. You don't need money to survive. You let money, you allow money to help you survive. Still, it's not above you. You let it. The power resides in you. If you don't let money, even money cannot help you survive. If you want to die, if you don't want to survive, even money cannot help you. You are the one who lets money, who allows money, who gives the power to money to help you survive. So don't put it on a pedestal, don't put it somewhere above you, because you are the operant power. You are letting it survive you. So the same thing goes when you believe that money is the source of your security or your worth. You are creating imbalance. Your security, your life, your worth all ties into your self-concept. The more you give it power, the more you lose your own power. You have to remember this. You are the source of your security, and money is just a tool you use to express and manifest that security. Write it down in the comments. I let money. I am the operant power. So now that it's not more valuable than your life, your self-worth, it doesn't have the power to affect your emotions. It doesn't have the power to fluctuate your emotional state. So you're more calm, confident, collected. You're more confident in yourself. You're more trusting. You're at ease, relaxed. Money cannot affect your emotions. You don't give it that power. And the second thing is that when your self-concept is based on your bank account, your net worth, or your possessions, you're setting yourself up for a cycle of highs and lows. Why? Because money, just like any other external thing, fluctuates. You cannot tie your self-worth to something external, let alone fluctuating. It comes and goes, it changes, it moves. It's not constant. If you do that, you're always going to feel insecure, out of alignment, and constantly chasing after more and more and more. This is not the way to true abundance. The key here is to understand that your worth doesn't come from anything external, including money. You're already worthy because the essence of you is that creative force. It's God's force. It's the creative energy. You are worthy. You are precious just because you're coming from the same source. Not because how much money you have, how much money you can make, or what possessions you have. You are worthy simply because you exist. You were chosen. You have a purpose to be here. It's not even about your human form, because the essence in the fifth dimension manifests in the third dimension as your human physical form, which is not about your self-worth again. Whatever is related to this human form, your appearance, your success, your past and your possessions or anything else, is not capable of defining your worth. Your worth is on the fifth dimension. It's the essence. It's the soul, the consciousness, whatever you want to call it. If you're constantly measuring yourself by your financial status, you're operating from a place of conditional self-worth. You might be thinking that when I have money, I will feel good about myself. I will feel successful. I will feel like I'm enough. But the truth is, you are enough. You already are abundant. You are already loved, precious. Don't tie your self-worth to anything external. This shift is incredibly powerful. When you separate your self-worth from your financial status, you release the pressure of needing to earn your worth. And the third blockage is emotional blockages. We already touched on to that several times, and I know you already know that, but this is the key. If your emotions are out of sync with the energy of abundance, money, then your ability to attract wealth, attract money will be blocked. If you feel fear, anxiety, insecurity around money, that's a red flag. You might want to check in with yourself. But if you feel peace, joy, love, and ease when you think about money, that's a clear sign that you're in the right track. And here's the most important thing that you need to understand. Money is, just like the universe, neutral. The universe is indifferent. Money is indifferent. So you, as a part of the universe, you need to become indifferent towards money, which means when you lose money, you don't need to beat yourself up. When you have money, you don't need to fly above the clouds. The money that comes in or goes out shouldn't affect your emotions, your emotional state, your frequency. You shouldn't give that much power to it. The emotion that attracts any desire, the emotion of abundance, is not needing it, is already having it. If I already have it, I don't care. If I'm already abundant, if I already more than enough, I don't care if I lose $200. I don't care if you give me $200. That I call a millionaire mindset. If you have millions and millions of dollars, you don't get so upset if you lose $200. And you don't get too happy when you get $200. If you already have it, this is the version of you, that abundant version that already has it, then you don't need it anymore. You don't want it anymore. You are relaxed. You don't worry. You don't have anxiety around money. your nervous system is regulated, right? You don't fluctuate. Your emotions are not fluctuating. This is the state of money. You need to become neutral to it. You need to become indifferent to it so that you don't attach so many stories and meanings to money. To make this real and practical, you can think about the version of you that has money, that is abundant. How does she feel? How does she or he feel? Does she feel confident, free, powerful, at ease? This is how you need to feel. This is how you need to feel in your body and about yourself and about the world. Life is easy. I'm abundant. I get everything I want. I'm supported. I'm precious. Money is easy. I have money flowing from everywhere. This is the belief and emotional state that you most embody. One of the most important things that you can do is to trust yourself. You are the creative force. You are a creator of your reality. Trust that you deserve abundance, that you have the capability to create it, to manifest it. Stay aligned with the version of yourself who already embodies abundance. That version of you feels whole, secure, and confident. The money will come once you align with her energy. Ignore the 3D. Stay in the 5th dimension. Align with your higher self. Align with the creative force, with the essence, with those energies and frequencies. Remember that you're whole. Everything you desire is already on its way to you. That's it for today. I hope this video has empowered you to see money in a whole new light. If you want me to film a video on the topics that I mentioned, leave a comment below. I always love hearing from you. And keep raising your frequency. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.